I can't tell if it started. 1 second. Let me see. Is this even working? It's being interesting. It's maybe loading. Alright, I think my screen is working now. So the stream must be working! Welcome to tonight's stream. As always, you can see we've got an insanely packed board. But it should be a super fun night. I mean, we've got a packed board, so it only makes sense that it's packed with good stuff. As you can see, I actually remembered how to put on my V, GX, and EX only packs, which I have a variety of sizes of. The V's come in 20 and 50s, and GX comes in 50 only, and EX comes in 50 and 100. Very random all over the place, but you know, we got it all on there, so I say it's pretty good. But yeah, this is like first time in a while that I think I actually found room to put everything that I wanted to on the board. Like, it fits. It's fantastic. And I did get more Chilling Rain boxes. So I've restocked on that. A few random things are on discounts because I was in a good mood since today this lovely little email popped up and was like, you have been accepted into the YouTube partnership program. And let me tell you, that was so exciting. It was a really random moment when I noticed the email. I was like standing in line at a Sam's Club to get some churros. But I was like, oh, okay, that's good news. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer since I just did like done most of my application like last night. But it was like, you've been accepted, and so now I can monetize videos, which is kind of crazy. But so yeah, if you now have to start randomly watching ads, that would be why. But you know, it supports the channel, and it should be pretty groovy. I'm excited about it. It was quite the exciting time. I know that initially being monetized, you only probably make like a couple dollars a week, but that's still more than nothing, so that's quite exciting. And also, I do recognize that there are some pretty serious events going on around the world, but I would really like to keep chat light, so let's not dwell too much on negative things like that. I'm okay just discussing it lightly, but I don't want anything too intense going on in the chat just because we want to keep this comfortable for everyone, and there are better places to discuss that. Though I do definitely feel very bad for all the people that are being affected by the mess there. My dad actually lived in South Africa for a couple years. So, yeah, definitely kind of scary, crazy stuff. We live in a wild world. And that's why we've got Pokemon to give us something to smile about, though. No more ads! No, Eddie, it's the opposite. It's, now we have ads, but I actually get, you know, money from them. Because, I mean, I know sometimes even non-monetized videos, there'll be, like, ads before or after, possibly, but now whenever there are ads, I get, like, half the money from it. So, yeah, that's, better than nothing. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked about being monetized. It'll probably be a few months before I can actually cash out, since you have to have earned $100 before you can actually, like, you know, get it. But just the fact that I'm, you know, progressing towards that now is super duper exciting. I'm pretty stoked. And it will only get, more exciting from here. Hey! You are awake, Chase! That is very good. You can enjoy the stream and vibe with this. See, I feel like I've got like everything all weird sizes. All my tabs are like different sizes than normal, and I know that probably sounds really silly, but every night I have like a specific setup because there's not enough room on my computer for all the tabs, but I make them fit. But you know, on that note, I am working on getting a new computer, and when I get my new computer, I'll hopefully get a second monitor, and I'm gonna do all kinds of fancy stuff at that point, and eventually my goal is to switch the board onto, like, a digital board, so that should be kind of cool. Though, of course, I'll miss the whiteboard. It'll definitely be more effective and easier probably to read and all that. And then I can just like copy and paste in the description too. I know, right? The board is so packed, but I actually fit everything in it today. Like, it's got all the stuff that I meant to put on there. I didn't get to the end and be like, oh no, I'm out of space. I had enough space that I gotta add random doodles on the bottom of the board. It's been forever since I've done that. Seriously, it's great. It's great. I even put all like the extra types of mystery packs. But yeah, it is kind of a bit chaotic. I'm not gonna lie. But it's got the stuff on it, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, once I get my new computer and stuff, I'll try to get everything more organized. And then we'll also be able to work on getting a trash can cam. So that'll be cool. It'll be interesting to figure out how I'm gonna work that out, but it'll be cool. I need to hear his booster box for the wallet is saying no. It really do be like that sometimes. Really do. Also, Tyler, I see your payment for shipping, so I'll go ahead and write your name down. Got quite the load for ya. It's kind of crazy. When I was going through it, I'm like, wow. Once I take these out of the ETBs, it just looks like even more stuff. The restaurant in Philly today, and they're like, hey, want a job? We're hiring. We're in Arizona. You have to be 15. No, 16. This is 16. I said 15. I don't know. I mean, most stores here are, you have to be 16. But there are several places that younger people can work. Like, there's a semi-local amusement park that they start hiring at 14. I never wanted to work there, though, because, you know, one, I'm just not interested in working any kind of normal, like, job where I have to have a boss. I'm not interested in having a boss. I would like to be my own boss. Much more preferable for me that way. Hey, welcome, Alex, and thank you. The support is greatly appreciated. No Matchless. I haven't been buying as much Japanese. I don't know, it just doesn't always sell as well, at least lately. But I mean, I did add GGN to the board, which is like the cheapest booster box I have available. But I mean, I probably could get Matchless within a few days, but yeah, a lot of that I would like have to have people like be like, hey, I want this, you should get it, and I'll be like, I can probably do that. I mean, I was technically working long before 14, but I was doing things like dog sitting, and my mom hooked me up doing paperwork for the car companies that she works at, all kinds of stuff like that, ever since I was little. You know, I've come up with my own ways to make money without having to, you know, do like a normal job. I've just never been interested in living like just the stereotypical way. I like to do my own thing. It's much more enjoyable for me that way. Plus, you know, it is a lot easier to work on taking over the world when you are able to be your own boss and, you know, plan things and do things your own way. Especially, like, scheduling-wise. You know, when you actually have a real boss, you don't get to be in charge of your own schedule quite as much. But, yeah, that's one of the many pluses to what I do. I mean, eventually I'll probably, like, get a actual physical location, and that point, I may have to have somewhat of a schedule. People just be like, what are the hours at Zel's Pokemon Palace? And everybody will just be like, we don't know. Sometimes it's open and sometimes it's not. So yeah, I'll probably have to come up with a schedule. That'll probably be kind of like, oh yes, the hours are, the one store I go to a lot, because they open at 2 p.m. and they close at like 9 p.m. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like decent hours. Whereas a lot of game stores So it's just like the GameStops in my area open at 11 or 12. Imagine me being up and going by 11 or 12 to like run a store. That's just silly. I mean, 2 is still a little bit of a stretch, but you know, for the sake of customers and all that, it may be a good idea. But it's probably a good few years away, so I'm not necessarily too worried about that immediately. Like 6 months and I get. Well, I mean, I don't know whether that's like good or bad in your opinion, though. I mean, making money is great, but being pressured to get a job is not necessarily fun. So last summer my parents were like, okay, it's summer and you're 16, you should get a job. And I was like, what if I didn't? And they're like, get a job. And I was like, ew. But instead I sewed and sold face masks, which worked perfectly. I made a good lot of money, and then I proceeded to become obsessed with Pokemon and spend all of that money on Pokemon. So yeah, that's how that worked out. Alright, looks like we got our first order for tonight. We have 2 Chilling Reign for Emmanuel, and I'm sorry, I just bumped the camera. And I bumped it again. I really need to like figure out a better setup for my camera, but at the moment, yeah, it's just one of your own. Well, see, that's a lot more positive in that case. Alright, we got double Zapdos packs. Let's see what we can get. Commercial! Hey! It's good to see you, Kyle. It's been a little bit. And, yeah, as of this morning, actually, I just got monetized. So, yeah. It's kind of exciting times. Alrighty, we're starting off with a Darkness Energy, Hatchrim, Drizzile. Wow. We got Peony, Spheal, Hatina, Rockruff, Shuppet, Castform, Crushing Gloves Reverse, and an Aggron. Alright, let's hope the second pack is like a bunch more spicy. Maybe, you know, get that alt Zapdos. That'd be pretty neato. There's that code. Give it a whoosh. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Starting off with a Metal Energy, Avery, Flaffy, Clara, Spheal, Hatina, Rockruff, Shuppet, Castform, Inkay Reverse, and a Metagross V. Overall, I'd say not too bad. Let me go ahead and sleeve that up for you. Alrighty, there are your cards. Now, I don't remember if we have a pile for you at the moment. So now, I'm going to just add these to a new one. And if it turns out that you did have one, we will just add them together later. And it will be easier. Right, and we'll add those into the stack. Thanks, Kyle. It's really is so crazy. It's like, you know, I started doing Pokemon videos last August. So since I've really like invested in the channel, it's been less than a year and I've gotten monetized, which is just crazy. It's crazy. Now I'm gonna start making like $2 a week or less. It starts out so rough, but like, I don't even care. Crypto broke. Heard interesting stuff about what's going on with all that, and that's why I only invest in myself, because I don't trust any other thing to like become profitable, you know. I have very low trust for anything that's not myself. But I feel like I'm a great investment, so in the end it works out. It looks like a rainbow. I don't see the Dragon Ball Z. I thought I got everything on the board, and I totally forgot the Dragon Ball Z. Man! I thought I got it all. Alright, I will erase my doodles. I was so excited about it. It was so cute. Completely unnecessary, but very fun, because I love playing around with whiteboard markers. But we'll erase those, so I can add the Dragon Ball Z at the bottom. Let's see. get my markers. Yes, it's not a political stream, and he'd already been warned because we like to keep it light and chill here, and there are other places to have discussions about the more serious and upsetting things going on. Here, though, we just want to vibe and enjoy Pokemon because that's like 100% the point of this is vibing in Pokemon. And I also mean a little bit of YuGiOh and sometimes like chickens and cute dogs. Let's see. So I don't even know what to call these. Just like drop them in my lap. Chromium Archive Edition? Alright, this is gonna fit terribly. Dragon Ball Z. For clarification, I have nothing wrong with people wanting to help the country, but I don't allow people to ask for donations to anything in my chat, just because if we allow anything like that, it causes a lot of problems with people begging for stuff for themselves, or people trying to advertise things that may be scams, and we just don't want any of that here. I totally support if you want to donate to charities and stuff, but at the moment we don't have any ongoing charities in the channel that we may in the future, but at the moment we're not doing that here. If it's something you're interested in, you can take that to personal messages, but the chat is not the place for it. Alright, let's see if I can, like, write this. See if I'm, like, on the bottom of the board, which is, like, the hardest place to write. Chrome. Archive. I'm not gonna write edition, because there's no space. I think we're gonna do $9. Just because that's a random number that I decided right now. No Shiny Star V. I actually asked my guy about Shiny Star V today. He's like, I don't have any. With like a crying emoji. I'm like, we will all be sad. Oh, but eventually I'll try to get more. Looks like my handwriting. Oof. Soon for celebrations. Oh, I'm so excited for celebrations. I'm like so anxious about getting pre-orders for it, but the only person that I like trust for pre-orders anymore hasn't got his allocations yet, so I just have to like sit here and wait. But as soon as I can, I plan to just like be like, okay, can I have like everything? But like not everything, like enough so that other people can have stuff, but like as much as I can. I don't have any problems with asking for prayers. I just don't want any gory, upsetting details or any asking for anything related to money. Just because I know this is like a buying and selling stream, but it's for Pokemon, not for other things that can be taken care of other places. You know? Let's see. Looks like we've got an order for Joe. Chilling Rain Snipe, please. Coming right up. Let's see what we can get for ya. Snip. Grab that code. Give a little scribble and a whoosh. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Starting off with a Water Energy. Hatchim, Drizzile, Peony. We got Golett, Porygon, Grookey, Mareep, Rockruff, Claire Reverse, and a Malamar. Not quite a Snipe, but I will get those added to your pile nonetheless. Let's see. A bunch of cool cards from old sets. So far, just even what I've seen of the promo cards for Celebrations just looks phenomenal. Especially the Zashi and Level X. I am so excited about that card. Like, y'all don't even know how much I love Level X cards. And so I'm so excited about that. And, like, Delta Species. You know, compared to Delta Species, stuff like Galarian Pokemon and Alolan are super duper lame. Like, not gonna lie. Let's see. Welcome to Ed and Refresh Orders. And today's just been one of those days where I've been like uncannily tired. Like, I mean, I got up like a little bit early, but then like I went and got churros, so like I should have been like energetic because churros, right? That makes sense, right? You eat churros, you gain energy. And it's not like I even woke up that early. It was like 11. But no, my body's just like, nope, you will be tired. Well, that's kind of lame. Goes gas station for like fresh food. How fancy. You know what? I've only ever been to one gas station ever that sold Pokemon. That's like just like the one highlight of gas stations in my life. I just want to find more gas stations that sell Pokemon. It's pretty great, you know? I just found like an ad for them online. I was like, yo, I want this. And they're like, oh yeah, come we just rent a gas station. And I was like, a gas station? Okay. And I go there and they're like, yeah, we just like found a distributor and now we have Pokemon. I was like, I like it. The funny thing is, the gas station, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't even, like, have a name. Like, I looked all over the building, and, like, there's no, like, signs. So I'm just like, well, interesting. No, I've never heard of Churroholic. I just get mine at Sam's Club. Which I did check for Pokemon today, but there was none. So I don't know if my Sam's Club is just broken, or if the Pokemon gang that just happens to be located in the same area has already raided it. I don't know. Only on an hour and a half of sleep. That is not enough sleep. How many Shining Fates? Are they from tins? No, they're from ETBs, and they're like a lot. Like 50 or 60 of them. Let's see. Or maybe just 40. 2, 4, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 49. There are 49 packs. So almost 50. You have the pizzas from Sam. I haven't had that in a long time, but like their pizza is really good. Just by looking at it, you can tell that it's like the best pizza. Like the slices are like gigantic and the cheese on them just looks phenomenal. I do need to have those more often. But usually I just get the churros there because when I go there, that's usually like the only thing I feel like eating because I'm just super picky. There's a lot of stuff on the whiteboard. Yes, there is. It is very packed, but also very fun. Nice bacon wrapped hot dogs. 7 liters. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've never cared for hot dogs. Well, I guess I did when I was like 5, and probably around kindergarten or first grade I went through this phase, but you know, I don't like plain hot dogs, so I will eat like higher quality brats and stuff, but not my favorite. She's like 2 inches thick. Oh, I love good cheese on pizza. I mean, like, I don't like pizza sauce, so the less sauce and the more cheese, the better. Also, the crispier the pepperoni if it's a pepperoni pizza. I love super duper crispy pepperoni. I don't know, it's amazing. Next time we make homemade pizzas, I'll tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, can you like crisp my pepperoni? Like warm it up or something beforehand and then put it on the pizza and then cook it so it's like nice and crispy and just like crunchy. I don't know, but that just sounds very yummy. Alright, let me refresh orders. I don't think we've got more yet. Get a few $200 mystery packs. Imagine, I mean, at most, only one $200 mystery pack has been bought at a time. But what if we just did, like, all of them? I think I have, like, 8 of them right now, though, so that would be kind of a hefty sum. And yes, Andrew, I don't know if you noticed my message at the start of the stream, but I was trying to let you know that your package got marked as returned to sender. It said the address was invalid. So I don't know, but if you could check your email and make sure there weren't any typos or anything on there, so that we can figure out whether it was just an error on your part or on my part, and we can get that figured out. Burnt toast with cheese. Interesting. Oh, you know, Kyle, while you're here, I realized I forgot to email you about this, but I was very confused about the whole custom painted Charizard situation, and I don't believe I ever had anybody actually pay me for that. So did you still, like, want that card? Or, like, what? Wow, that's a lot of different different stuff mixed in. Get all kinds of variety with the food. My family is just like, way back we came from like England and maybe like 2 other countries, and we've been living in America for generations. So we just, you know, eat American food. But my mom does like to do a lot of different stuff. Like, we've always had, like, you know, we like our Chinese food, aka, you know, America's take on Chinese food. Same with Mexican. We have a lot of, like, weird things, but, you know, I like burritos. Today we had street tacos. It's like, I don't know, they're, like, literally my favorite. No, I didn't get it in King's Court today. Neither my mom nor I felt like driving to go get it, because the only place that has it is, like, kind of farther away, and you have to take, like, the worst roads ever to get there. Like, there's just this, I mean, my whole, like, kind of county, all the roads are overpacked constantly, and it's just terrible. Like, it's so bad driving, it's especially bad to myself. And that's where I have to go if I want to get to King's Court. And I don't know, I just was not feeling driving down there today. It's like, you know, I'd rather not. Because, I mean, that's the direction that, like, the area I was in when I got into the accident back in, like, January. And it's just not a fun place to drive. It's like, the roads need to literally be 2 to 4 times the size they currently are, but they're just not. And the cars are, like, so packed on there. It is just absolute chaos, and not super fun to drive on when you're tired or, you know, not in the mood. So yeah, I didn't end up getting any today. Maybe tomorrow, though. We'll see. I don't know for sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I guess we'll just kind of see what happens. Nice together. Sounds quite exciting. Oh yes, fancy legacy YuGiOh packs. Just sent it. Alright, once it returns, because we just got the message from the tracking that it was being returned. So once we get it back, we will match that up and see if we can figure it out. Because, yeah, it's just like, invalid address. And I'm just like, what? That's a problem? Italian European. I'm pale. You know, kind of like same, except that I'm like way paler even than the rest of my family. It's really something. But, I mean, it's just because I'm a vampire, but it's very noticeable sometimes. You know, people feel like, you're so pale, and I'll be like, that's an accurate observation, thank you. Ooh, alright, looks like we got an order for a $20 mystery V only pack for April. See, I think I only have one of those. No, wait. I think there's actually 2. There's 1 and 2. Yes, there's 2. So that will stay on the board. Let's go ahead and get you some fancy V cards out of the mystery pack. If I can get it to open. Ooh, you know, I was just looking at my nails and it reminded me my new nails came today and I'm really excited about them. Anyways, we got a Pikachu V, Duraludon V, Drapion V, and a Rhyperior V full art. So there are all those beautiful cards for you. I'll go ahead and add them into, I'm guessing you just want them in Manuel's pack stack, whatever you call it too, as usual. Pell 2, thinking of saying 10 without getting birds. You know, that's another funny thing is I've probably only ever gotten 2 to 3 sunburns in my entire life, despite being so pale. Like, the rest of my family isn't quite as pale as me, but they get sunburned way more often. And I'm just over here like, I don't make any sense, but it's great. But I mean, that's like my whole existence, is I don't make any sense, but it's great. Whether it's great for me or for the people I'm around, it's just great. Good times. So talking about so many fancy foods, Mexican pasta. You know, I don't know if I've heard of that before, but I'm not a huge fan of pasta. But it seems like that would be something that, like, my parents would like. My mom really loves a lot of different kinds of pasta, and I'm always just like, well, I won't not eat it. Made Alfredo. It's like 102,842 calories, but who's counting? That's great. My mom really loves Alfredo. I don't, but I don't, like, hate it. I just would much prefer to just go buy, like, a box of strawberries and eat that instead. I don't know, I just really like strawberries. And I've noticed one of my main things is I don't love a ton of, like warm served foods, if that makes any sense, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a very picky eater. Hey, it was nice having you, Dash. Sleep well, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime. I mean, I'd assume you'll return eventually, unless, like, you decided to, like, just never return, which would be kind of sad, but ultimately up to you. I am not forcing anyone to stay here. Not like any kind of tyrant or anything. I may be taking over the world, but I'm not crazy and, like, tyrannical, I promise. You know, I've got lots of great plans in terms of taking over, but they're all for y'all's benefit, and I'm not a huge fan of, like, coercion. Seafood for pasta. Oh, that just scares me, but that's just because I don't like any seafood. Another thing that I don't like. I'm into SpongeBob, my dad. I remember as a kid, me and my siblings used to watch it with my dad, and then my mom banned it. She said, no more. You guys can't watch SpongeBob anymore. So for years, we weren't allowed to watch it. And then, like, maybe like a year ago, I guess my dad was just like, it has been years, all the kids are grown up, it doesn't matter anymore. So he just randomly was, like, watching it with them. And I've come to the conclusion that if you're actually watching SpongeBob, it can be very entertaining and funny. But if you can just hear it from, like, another room, it will drive you to absolute insanity. And considering my mom never actually watched it and just heard it from the other room, I think that's why it got banned at our house. Like, Patrick has his own show now. What? It's not like I keep up on SpongeBob, but, like, what? You know, random thing about Patrick is I actually have a Lego Patrick minifigure. It's kind of great. It's fun. I don't know where exactly all my minifigures are, but, you know, I know it's somewhere in there. It's a very interesting looking minifigure, to say the least. But again, there are a lot of interesting minifigures. Space Jam 2. My little sister watched it, but I have no intentions to. I mean, you know, some people like that, and I just don't care a ton for movies or space or basketball or, you know, any of that, so I'd rather just like rewatch the Detective Pikachu movie. That's on my to-do list. It's been for a while. So me and Jen are BFFs now. Oh, should I make us friendship bracelets? Never actually done that before. Oh, maybe I did. No, I think I made like friendship necklaces in like 5th grade. Man, that was forever ago. Imagine me being in 5th grade. That's way in the past. Alright, looks like we got another order for April. Pack of Vivid. Ooh, that means it's time to break open one of these spicy booster boxes of Vivid. Snip, snip, snip. And just like try to get this open. Oh no. The part that pops up at the top is like not cooperating. Oh. Okay, I got it to cooperate with only a little bit of awkward bending. A little. Beautiful. Alright. Go tack and see what we can get for you. Go snip. See if I can, get it open. I'm gonna just snag that code card because, I don't know, this is like one of my favorite sets that's like easy to get a hold of to play, but I still need so many cards from it. Alright, we're starting off with the Fire Energy. We've got Ladrid, Memory Capsule, Go-Goat, Charmander hiding there, Wooper, Meowth, Cottony, Arrokuda. Oh, okay then! And right there, we've got Rayquaza, Amazing Rare, and a Dialga Olive Oil. I like it. It's pretty spicy. Keep the bulk. Alrighty, can do. Oh my goodness, I love Amazing Rares. They're so pretty. I hope soon they have another set with Amazing Rares. They're also, I don't know, I just really enjoy playing Amazing Rares. I use them a lot in the online game as well as in the real decks I'm making. They definitely have a lot more chances to play online. Alrighty, there are all of those for you. Go ahead and add them into your stack. And I'm going to put all of these back here. Let's see. Man, for the first time in like a few weeks, I'm almost out of Sun and Moon. Crazy. There's only like 6 packs left. Righty, let's go ahead and refresh orders. It's loading. It's thinking about loading. Maybe it will load. Alright, I don't think we got any other orders currently, so I'm gonna open a pack of Vivid for myself now. Because, yeah. Steal away the code card. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Starting off with a Metal Energy, Loudred, Memory Capsule. We got Go-Goat, Electric, Execute, Eevee, Woobat, Arrokuda, Dusknoir Reverse, and a Banette for the rare. Leo, I will stick those into Bulklandia. I actually cleaned up a bunch of my bulk boxes. There were like 6 or 7 of them here and like 3 or 4 on the floor. I took like half of the ones on the floor and like all the full ones over here. Just like moved them over so they're on top of my dresser instead. So they now these just like towers of ETBs over there, but it's kind of great. Alright, let's see if we got any more stuff to open. Nope, nothing yet. So I'm gonna have a drink. I got my nice 7-Eleven Sprite today. Well, hopefully we get a little bit busier at least tonight. I mean, the chat's busy, but I don't understand anything going on in the chat anymore, so I just... yeah, I don't know. So I will just have to make up stuff to ramble about. How sad, you know? But if we don't get much busier in terms of actual rip and ships, I'll probably just end the stream early tonight since, like I said, I am pretty tired. And I do quite like sleeping. So if I do a shorter one tonight, it'll be more likely I do one tomorrow, but like, no promises. I may take another day off. I know I need to start taking more days off just because it is very, very tiring streaming like 6 nights a week. Even just like 4 or 5. It's very, very tiring. But it's fun, and I'm kind of obsessed with it, so it works out most of the time. Other than just being very, very tired. McDonald's Sprite. I've heard that. I don't remember the last time I had McDonald's Sprite, but I have heard that. Oh, it was probably back when they had the McDonald's packs and Happy Meals, because I'm pretty sure I got Sprite then when I bought a few Happy Meals. And you know, now I'm really craving McDonald's fries. Like, that honestly just sounds really good right now. Yeah, now I want McDonald's fries. I have no idea if any McDonald's are open, and even if there were, I don't think my mom would allow me to to go buy McDonald's. But I don't know, McDonald's fries just sound really tasty now. Alright, looks like we've got another order for Manuel. We've got an Ultimate Mystery Pack. Let's see, those are over here. Let's go ahead and see what we've got inside of here. Starting off with Ace of Viper, Krokorok, Venipede. For sleeved cards, we have Absol, Veltzel, Urshifu, Zoroark, Slowpoke. This is no longer valid. And a Crobat V Shiny. I'll go ahead and stick him in sleeve, now that he's no longer in the pack. So you can see that was a dark type pack. Tell me this Veltzel isn't just gorgeous. I love it. I'll go ahead and add those into your stack. There we go. Your super eats McDonald's and pretend you're taking out the trash when the food is outside. You know, I mean, it's not like there's anything stopping me. Other than the fact that the trash can is in the backyard, not the front yard. And all of our gates are locked, so I'd have to like hop the fence, and that would just be very overcomplicated. I mean, it's not like I couldn't hop a fence if I wanted to. I totally could, but it'd just be an unnecessary, an unnecessary addition. I don't know. I'll probably just eat some other random thing after stream, except that I totally just want McDonald's fries now. Oh. You know what? I haven't like craved something this much in a hot second. Like, even though I was excited to have churros today, I wasn't like super craving them. But now my heart is crying out for McDonald's French fries. I'm like, well, maybe tomorrow, but probably not, because I'm too cheap to buy myself food. Like, who buys themselves food? I don't know, probably people that don't live with their parents. I don't know. Don't eat cards. I won't eat those unless I get paid to. Because then if I get paid, who knows, maybe I will buy something for myself to eat. I mean, occasionally I do buy stuff for myself to drink because I really want fancy soda. But usually my mom will get me fancy soda, especially if I pick up some for her too. I should have messaged you on Tuesday or Monday when I get back. Cool. I'm still like, my budget is still pretty messy at the moment. So I don't know if I'll be, getting more, not from you, but I'm still considering it. That much is for certain. 1 Champions and 1 Mystery Premium. Alright, sounds perfect. We can do that. Grab those and get them ready to go. So you know, that's Ultimate Spicy. Premium is over here. Yes, there it is. And Champions. Looks like after this we'll only have like 6 packs left of Champions Path, and then I will have no idea how to get more for a while. Because my goodness, Champions Path is basically non-existent where I live. Like, it's just not. Unless you want to pay like a lot for an ETB. And I don't like paying a lot for an ETB, yet I still kind of did in order to get what I've currently got, but you know. Alright, let's get these open for you, Irvin. Pull you some spicy cards. There's that code. We'll give a little scribble and a whoosh. It's 4 to the front. Let's pull spicy Charizard, how about? Starting off with a Metal Energy. We've got Machoke, Rotom Bike, Hyper Potion, Full Heal, Roly-Goly, Machop, Sizzlipede, Kakuna Reverse, and a Zygarde. Not the spiciest, but alas. Can I get a Chilling Reign booster box for 180? What's it at? Where even is it? Chilling Reign, is that 185? Let me think. Oh yeah, you're a good enough buyer, I could do it at 180 for you. You get perks for being a trusted buyer. Alright, and for the mystery pack, we've got Aaron, Meowth, Mawile. And for our sleeve cards, we have Cobalion, Aggron, Jirachi, and a Magneton Baby Shiny. Very fun. The Moltres Alt-Art, yes. Yes, I approve and agree with that. Oh, also, this was totally in metal. Mystery pack. But yeah, I'll go ahead and add those into your stack, which I've now memorized where it is, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I'm slowly memorizing where all the piles are, but then I move them, and I'm just like, why did I do that? And then I'm like, oh yeah, for other convenience. But in the end, it doesn't always end up being convenient, but, you know, it is what it is. You're very welcome, Mervin. Hope you enjoy your cards. I'm just a buyer too, and seller! You know, that is a fair enough point. Woo, alright. We're going for it. A whole, oh my goodness, I can't get it out. Here we are. A whole box of Chilling Reign for John. I'm excited for this. I love opening whole booster boxes. It's so exciting. Well, I mean, considering that John spent, like, multiple hundreds of dollars for, like, weeks in a row for probably a good couple months, he's got, like, an extra elevated status. Even if he doesn't buy as much now, he, definitely has earned a little discount here and there. Alrighty, let's go. It's Moltres time. Oh, I guess we're starting off with a Cobalion. Look at that hollow bleed, though. Looking like some kind of, like, disco party. Alright, there's that code card. We'll go whoosh. Forgot I need to grab a bulk box. So we've got one over here. There we go. Give me, like, 3 minutes. Oh, alright, alright. I will wait for a minute while, you get your drink. We'll just kind of vibe here. It's okay, I can vibe. It is one of my main skills and favorite activities. Just vibing. That whole, I know, right? Lately, a lot of the like modern sets have just had the most insane hollow bleed. I maybe have like one card. I can't even remember if it's Sun and Moon or X and Y, but it's only one with hollow bleed. But then modern sets, I've seen so many cards, like so many, with like the most extreme hollow bleed. I mean, it's definitely a lot more noticeable with the style of hollow bleed. I mean, like the holofoil on these is definitely different. So, you know, it's got that line design rather than just the whooshy smoothness. Honestly, I like the older holofoil design, but you know, it's not like this one is terrible, but I just don't like it quite as much. I just don't get hollow bleed. I think it's, well, I mean, as far as I can come up with, I think it's just because they've been rushing printing a lot more recently, so their quality control has gone down a little bit, and the holo is just not really staying where it's supposed to. But I mean, it's better that the holofoil is bleeding than, like, just the regular ink. That'd be rough. You, like, get a Pokemon card and all the ink is, like, smudged. McDonald's Pokemon cards with holo bleed, including the Pikachu. That's actually really cool. I know we pulled maybe 5 or 6, maybe even 10, I don't know. But I know we have gotten several, of the McDonald's cards with holo bleed, though. I don't believe we've gotten a holo bleed Pikachu, though. That would be really cool. I feel like that definitely would make the value, but, like, whoosh. Because, I mean, by a card simply being holofoil, the fact that it, like, increases the price, like, times 10, you know, if you just add the holofoil to the whole card, I don't know, but it would make sense if the value, like, went up a little bit more, right? I mean, at least in some cases. I guess it really just depends on the situation, because, I mean, everybody values cards differently, and some people like holo bleed, and some people could care less about it, and who knows, maybe there are even some people out there that absolutely despise it, and they're like, I hate holo bleed with every fiber of my being. But, you know, that just sounds like a personal issue, and, guess they'll just do their own thing. Alright, while we're waiting for John, I'm gonna hurry and open myself a pack of Vivid, because I feel like it. You know? I'm gonna go through it quick, though, because I don't know. Electrode and Donphan. And I'll actually give you all this Vivid code, even though I take most of the Vivid codes for myself. Oh, perfect timing. John is now back. We can continue with the chilling. You did not miss much. We talked about holo bleed, and then yeah, no, that was about it. So let's get back to your packs. Ooh, alright! We like that very much. And the centering on that is pretty solid, too. What a way to just, like, jump right back into it. A beautiful Melanie Full Art Trainer. Such a gorgeous card. Let me get that into a top loader. If I can. There we go. Very spicy card right there. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pack. Hopefully, pull some more fire. See, we've got Yamask and a Tornadus V. So, I mean, that's not too bad. We got like 2 pulls in a row. One of them was a lot spicier than the other, but, pulls are pulls. Better than, you know, getting nothing. I mean, so far I think, like, almost, or every pack, I think, in this box so far has had a white code card. So, pretty solid way to start it off. We got Golurk and Tusserina. First disappointment. Doing a trade for store credit. At times, I will do trades for store credit, though at the moment I'm not currently accepting them, just because my own budget is really, really tight right now. So, I can't, but in the future I'll probably open it up again. But yeah, at the moment, I'm not, but eventually I will, once again. Oh, we get Squabit and Greedent together. So cute. Alrighty, next up. See, we've got Slowpoke and Spiritomb. There's that code card. Go whoosh. Yes, we want that Moltres alt art. Let's just do it. Get that spicy bird. Got Gallade and Kecleon. There's that code. Whoosh. Snip. Righty. Spiciness, please. We've got Slowking and Blaziken V. Not too bad. I do quite like Blaziken, even if it's not the alt art. The Blaziken alt art, though, is, like, kind of incredible. Alright, on to the next pack. Alright, we got Diglett and Sawsbuck. There's that code. Whoosh! Snip! Ladian and Malamar. There's that code card. Whoosh! Next pack, snip. Got Expedition Uniform and a Shadow Rider Calyrex V. Not too bad. Let me get that in a sleeve. Boop. There we go. Seriously need to like add some Calyrexes into my online decks. It's like they're not bad cards at all. We have Path to the Peak and Zangoose. There's that code card. Whoosh. I guess I just don't really have much, if any, Calyrexes in the online game at the moment. But that is why I randomly instilling code cards. Got that nice Cinderace with some more Hollow Bleed. The Hollow Bleed is intense. Go snip. Alright, we got Sneasel and Smogmog. To the next pack. The snip. Alright, we have Ladybug and Walrein. Almost to the end of this first half. Let's get something spicy to end off the first half, right? Got Golett and Golurk. They go together. Alright, this is the last pack of the first half, aka pack number 18 of the box. Got Old Cemetery and Passimian. Hey, welcome, Pokestar. It's very good to see ya. How's it going tonight? Larvesta and we got a Metagross V. Go ahead and sleeve that up. Can I get the cards with the Hollow Bleed? Yes. Hollow Bleed. Wow. Hollow Bleed. Yes. Yes, you may. So far, we've gotten you 3 of those. And you can't really tell it in the sleeves I put them in. But they do most definitely have Hollow Bleed if you look at them closely. How are the pulls tonight? We haven't opened too much yet, but at the moment we're doing a Chilling Reign booster box for John. And we've already gotten a Melanie Full Art as well as 4 V cards and 3 regular hollows, but with some hardcore Hollow Bleed. Where's the full arts? I mean, we got 1 full art. Now we just need to, find like alt arts and stuff. And I mean, I've gotten several full arts out of single boxes of this. I think the most full art cards I've had in a Chilling Reign booster box has been like 3. There's that code card. Whoosh! But that's like a lot compared to how many full arts you usually find in the box. That's pretty wild. Definitely would not mind that happening again though. So we got a Sandaconda V. Very nice. We missed the Melanie! Yes, yes, we did pull that Melanie full art. Very, very nice card. Man, like, I just freaking love full art trainers so much. Like, I know I got into Pokemon for, like, the actual Pokemon, but my goodness, the full art trainer cards are just so gorgeous. Dugtrio and Ampharos for that one. Let's go snip. So we haven't gotten any VMAXs, though, yet in this box. Volcarona and Weezing. We need VMAXs in all parts now, pretty please. See, we got Frostlass with some more Hollow Bleed. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, the amount of white code cards has been pretty good so far. We just need a few more, like, big hits, Especially maybe like that Moltres, Hatchrim, and Banette. Who's Captain Capslock in Discord? He's this lovely bot that whenever you talk in all caps, he'll scream back at you in all caps. Oh, okay. There's our second full art of the box, Galarian Zapdos V. Very beautiful. Let's get him into a sleeve and top loader. So pretty. I love Zapdos. I love all the legendary birds. Alright, there we go. Our second full art for this box. We also like to get a Secret Rare, a VMAX, and an alt art somewhere within these last 2 packs, and I think we'll be good to go. Got Grookey and Sazva. Snip. Have Celio and Golurk. I thought some guy was yelling at me! No, he's a bot. And that's literally his job, is to yell back at you. We have Justified Gloves and Aggron. We got like 5 more packs, I think, after this one. Oh, there's another card with some nice Hollow Bleed. Yeah, no, yeah, Captain Caps Lock, his whole purpose in life is just to yell back at you. It's kind of great. Alright, we got Leon. Oh! Okay then! We got our second Melanie in this box, but this one's kind of rainbow. So that's pretty nice. We like rainbow trainers. Those are pretty neato. Let's get that into a top loader. Chase's last pack is going to have a VMAX. I mean, I hope. I mean, 2 full arts and a rainbow rare trainer. Like, that's not bad, but yes, a VMAX would be cool too. And an Altart, of course. We still would like one of those. A Scolipede and Zebstrika. There's that code card. Whoosh. I know, isn't that such a spicy card? Alright, we have Walrein and Spiritomb. Got 2 packs to go. Let's go snip. Ralts and Porygon Z with some more Hollow Bleed. Gotta love that Hollow Bleed. Well, I mean, there's 1 more pack, so there still is a chance for an Altart, because you can get a Rainbow and an Altart in 1 box. I've even heard legends about a box with like 3 Altarts in it. Don't know if it's true, but like that'd be pretty spicy. Alright, and our final card is a Malamar. Well, overall not a bad box by any means, but no VMAXs or Altarts. But we did get 2 full arts and a secret rare trainer. Alright, so here are all your nice Holofulls with that Hollow Bleed. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular Vs. Melanie Secret Rare, Zapdos Full Art, and Melanie Regular Full Art Trainer. So congrats on those spicy pulls for ya. I'll go ahead and add them into your stack. And if you're interested, I did buy an entire case of Chilling Reign booster boxes today, so there are like 5 more. Plus I also have 5 sealed Vivid ones. Kind of great. Now I just like need more of like the older Sword and Shield Era booster boxes. So 2 alts pulled and a rainbow box. See, it is possible. It's kind of crazy, but it does happen. It really does. Alright, I don't think we got any orders while we were doing that, so I'm gonna just go ahead and clean up my desk now. It's quite messy at this point. Maybe next week. Fair enough. I'm sure I'll still have some next week. Even if these ones sell, I think I won't be too late to buy more if I decide I want more next week. Hey, it was good having you, John. I hope you enjoy your pulls and get some good sleep. I mean, it's Pokemon. How can we not have fun? Alright, so I guess we'll just vibe for a bit and see if we get any more orders. We still got tons of stuff on the board. And I've got so much of a lot of this stuff that I don't know if we'll really mark much off tonight. I mean, maybe if we sold out the Ultra Prism, or I guess I only have 1 pack of Roaring Skies. I was just, like, looking at all my packs, making sure I'd had everything on, like, all the regular stuff on the board, and then I looked, I'm like, what's this pack right here? Roaring Skies! I forgot I had that. So that is pretty cool. I just, like, ran a pack of Roaring Skies. No sleep! Oh, I see. Good night anyways. Well, you know, whatever floats your boat. Alright, looks like we got a $10 mystery pack for April. So let's go ahead and see what spiciness we can get in there. Starting off with a Ghastly, Litwick, Nesprit. And we have a Giratina, a DDV, and a Mewtwo GX. Man, we're getting all kinds of like type-themed ones today. Now we have a Psychic type. Pretty neato. I hope you enjoyed that. Add that into your stack. I still have, I mean, you have a chance to get wheel spins that can get you stuff like graded cards in any size pack, but the $100 and $200 packs both have graded cards like literally like in the packs. So definitely some pretty exciting stuff there if anybody is interested in some of the bigger spicy mystery packs. They're full of a lot of exciting stuff right now. A lot of exciting stuff that if it came down to it, I would not mind just putting into my own collection. I mean, that's the nice thing about mystery packs is like if all else fails and the big ones don't sell, I can just like be like, okay, I'll just keep this. No biggie. Of course I shouldn't because I use channel money to invest in them. I mean, but then again, like I've given like all of my money to the channel, so the channel money is also basically, it was my money initially, but now I consider it channel money. But, you know, occasionally it's nice, you know, I can use the channel money to occasionally open packs for myself and stuff, but just not too much. Like, I would open a pack of Vivid for myself, but I already opened a couple packs of Vivid for myself tonight, so that means it's time to take a break. So I'm just playing with all my whiteboard markers because I'm just very much enjoying, oh, I just dropped one on the floor, but I'm very much enjoying all my new colors. Because, I mean, as you can see, the board is extra colorful, but I mean, like, look at all these different beautiful colors. It's pretty fun. Sometimes I'll just have to do some, like, beautiful art with them. I used to do a lot of, like, whiteboard art when I was, younger and just randomly did weird stuff all the time because I could draw random things on whiteboards and be like, it is art. And then, you know, I mean, it was, but I'd have to, like, take a picture of it and be like, alright, now it can be remembered. Because, I mean, usually you just erase whiteboards after you're done, but you don't necessarily want to forget things that you took the time to draw. Especially, when it takes a good while to draw. And it's not exactly the easiest thing ever to draw nice stuff on whiteboards, so when you draw something good, it's like, you definitely don't want to just waste the time and just be like, alright, time to erase it! It'd be kinda sad. So, I mean, it's not, like, ideal for art, but it's definitely fun, especially when you've got so many colors. I did just buy a 16-pack of markers yesterday, because so many of mine are going bad. I was like, okay, I need new markers. I know before long I'll be getting the new computer and stuff and start probably just having my board digital, but until then, I'm going to enjoy the board. And I mean, it's not like I'll just never use whiteboards again after that. I'm sure I'll have plenty of reasons to use whiteboards from time to time. Especially, I mean, certain streams, it'd still be handy to have them. Alrighty. No more orders. I guess I shall drink some Sprite. It's not like super tasty anymore because it's from earlier in the day. But, you know, I will drink it anyways because it's not like I'm going to die from drinking slightly less delicious Sprite. Alright. If we don't get more orders within like a few minutes, I may just call it a night early. Then maybe do a bigger stream tomorrow if I stream. I don't know. There are many uncertainties currently. Either way though, we're just vibing for now. I mean, I'm pretty content. Tonight's been fun so far. We got to open a whole booster box, which is always very fun. I definitely want to try and have more full booster boxes more often, but they definitely are a lot to invest in when I want to have them for the channel. But I'm thinking maybe I'll do some more Japanese ones. Some of the not super duper duper expensive Japanese ones. What if I for yourself? But I already did. Shipping should be, with your pile as it currently is, I think $4 should cover the shipping fine. Though if it gets much bigger, it'll probably increase to $5. Alright, looks like we got another order for Manuel. We got a $10 mystery pack. So let's see what we can get in here. Talking with our friend Captain Caps Lock. He wished you a happy birthday. Oh, how sweet. Alright, starting off with the Metapod, Onyx, Pidgeot, Spirit Link. Why are they all evolutions? Oh, I see a theme here. Okay, we've got a Fire Energy. Oh ho ho, we have a Shadowless. Big Set Doduo. We have a first edition Team Rocket Zubat. And to finish it off, a Pokemon March trainer from Neo Genesis. Look how cute it is. So as you can see, this was like a vintage themed pack, though the regular cards were from Evolutions, you know? But still very fun. I hope you enjoy those. We'll add them into your stack. Boop. Yeah, this is a very fun pack. I love that I've been able to put more vintage stuff in packs lately. Regular as well as holofoil. Because, I don't know, this is just very exciting. Like, when I'm looking through all my stuff to put in mystery packs, I'll randomly be like, whoa, that's a vintage holofoil there, isn't it? It's kind of exciting. I'm like, man, vintage holofoils, they just hit different. It's kind of nice, though. Yeah, it's quite exciting. I'm glad you enjoyed the cards. As I always say, I love to, make my mystery packs like a guaranteed win, because like what's the fun of like buying a surprise when the surprise could just be a disappointment? Like, it's just not as fun as when you buy a surprise and you're like, either way there's gonna be something nice in here. we like to win with our surprises. At least I like to win. When I get surprised, I prefer it to be a win. So you know, it's definitely ideal that way. You know, I finally went on Discord on my computer so that I could, like, update the new About Me setting. And also, like, now when you, like, pull up someone's profile, you know, there's, like, their profile picture in the circle, but then there's, like, behind this little background area that you can, like, upload a picture for, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. So I uploaded a cute little picture of Bean as a sleepy potato. It's just adorable. But yeah, that, I'm happy about that. And in the About Me section, I said, future Empress of the Earth and a Pokemon YouTuber, because I think that sums me up pretty well. I mean, I could have put more, but I was just like, I just wanted to hurry and put something on there before I got busy setting up for stream, because I was like, setting up for stream is like my main, thing that I needed to do. And it's actually, like, ready on time for once. I mean, I did get a little distracted after I got stuff ready. So, like, actually, like, turning on the, stream was, like, slightly delayed. But nothing extreme by any means. Wow, we're down to, like, 9 viewers. Oh, wait, it says 9 and 11. Just depending on where I'm looking at. How many viewers there? It's a mystery. We don't know how many viewers. It could be 9. Or now it says 12. It's 9 or 12. Either way, a little bit lower than usual viewers, but I mean, I did start fairly late tonight. Though I usually start fairly late, but I mean, it's like Friday night, and so people that have lives are probably like going and doing fun stuff. I don't have a life though, so I'm just here to stream Pokemon. No, I was thinking about it though. I'd be starting my senior year, like in a month from now, and I'll be a lot more busy then. And I'm like, how many streams? Like, how much often am I actually going to be able to stream for those few months that I'm finishing high school? Because I'll be graduated by January, but that's still like the end of August, all of October, November, and then like the first half of December, and then maybe like a week of January. Like, I'm going to be very busy. I don't have a ton of classes. I'll have like 3 in person and 2 online for a total of 5 classes. So it's not like it'll be a ton, but it'll definitely make it so that there'll be less time for streaming. which will be sad, because this is, like, way cooler than going to high school. I mean, like, high school is important. But for my career path as an entrepreneur, it's not helping me much at all. Well, I've been attending college. I don't intend to. As I was saying, with high school not benefiting where I want to go with life, none of the things I'm really learning is helping me a ton in terms of becoming an entrepreneur. I feel like a lot of the things I'll learn better through experience and through talking to and working with people with their own experience, rather than just sitting in a classroom like, alright, copy down these vocabulary words, because vocabulary words are going to suddenly make you some super successful person. Last I checked, maybe only, like, if you're, like, a writer? But, yeah, I don't intend to go to college, and I'm only finishing high school so that I can be like, look, Mom, I did it. I have a high school diploma now. But as a entrepreneur, it's not necessarily going to be stuff that I'm necessarily in need of learning. I mean, I am taking a business law class, which I think will be more beneficial. But it also just sounds like a whole bunch of vocabulary that's going to be super duper boring. But, oh well. Anyways, it looks like we've got an order for a $5 mystery pack for Chase. So let's go ahead and do that. Also, welcome to Tells and Aaron. It's good to see you guys. Alrighty, we're starting off with a Cottony, Palisand, Mawile, and for our sleeved card, we have a Galarian, Surfetched V. Sadly, no will spin in this pack for you, but we will get these added into your pile. Let's see. Is that your stack? Yes, it is. And in they go. Oh, yes, write the definition of blank. Yeah, you know, I mean, I've never been bad at vocabulary. I'm actually pretty good at knowing what words mean. Often my vocabulary is a little bit, much. People will be like, what are you even talking about? And I'm just like, yes, not everybody uses overly fancy words unnecessarily. Like, what was the worst is when I had a friend from Israel. And, I mean, he knew English, but it's not like he had been speaking it his whole life. He just had learned it at school. And so I would all the time, like, use, like, my fancy words that not even my peers that have spoken English their entire lives quite know what it means. And he's just like, what are you talking about? I'm just like, I give up. I give up. Whole week was in the sun. Sounds quite exciting. A trip to the south coast of England. Nice. You know, I've still never been to a beach and still not terribly interested in one. Though it would certainly be interesting to, like, actually visit a coast. I mean, I've been to, you know, lakes and reservoirs, but I have a feeling they're not quite the same as the actual, like, ocean and the coastline and stuff. I mean, like, I've seen pictures of the ocean. It does not look like a lake. Even some of the big lakes, there's still definitely differences. But, you know, I mean, someday I do plan on doing some traveling in connection to, like, my channel and stuff, though my, like, prime location that I want to go to is probably Japan, because, I mean, then I can buy, like, all the Japanese Pokemon stuff there. But, I mean, they're an island, so they are surrounded by coasts, so maybe then I'll be like, look, it's the ocean. Though, I mean, like, on the way flying there, I'm sure I could just, like, look out the window of the plane and be like, yep, that's ocean. Mountains, I don't know what a beach is. I mean, I'm definitely, there are a lot of mountains in Utah. A little bit more plentiful than, oceans. And by a little bit, I mean, like, infinitely, because there are no oceans in Utah. Alright, looks like we got another mystery pack for Chase. Let's go ahead and see what we got for you in this one. Starting off with Cast Form, Doduo, Impidimp, and for sleeved cards, we've got a Cinderace V. So there are all those for you. We'll get them added into your stack. We live by the coast, so it's not a huge distance. Yeah, I can imagine this definitely a lot different than... Man, I think the closest ocean, driving there would probably take 11 or 12 hours. Or, I mean, I guess that's how long it took to travel between here and Disneyland in a day. That was a really long day. But I guess if you just did more of like a perfectly straight shot, maybe it could only be like 9 hours, but that's a long drive. And I've never been on a plane, and it would probably be too cheap to buy airfare unless it was absolutely necessary. Okay, if I go to Japan, because I'm not taking a boat to Japan. No thanks. It's popped out of nowhere. Yeah, no, I can't say I'd want to necessarily swim in the ocean. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of swimming, which is rather ironic, considering as a kid I loved swimming. But, no, I'd probably just be like, well, look, now I've seen the ocean, and then leave and go find some Pokemon instead. Because I don't know, I really dislike sand. It's cool and all, but me and sand are perfectly fine staying separated. So, once I just eventually need to see the ocean just so that people will stop being like, you've never seen the ocean? Just, no. And like I said, I went to Disneyland once. We just forgot to go to the ocean. And honestly, I wasn't that worried about it. This was also like a long time ago, because I was in like 4th grade. That was like 8 years ago. Well, actually closer to 7.5 at this point, but like still. I drove to Utah last year. It took like 9 hours. Yes, yeah, I just remember when we went to Disneyland, on the way there, we drove for 3 or 4 hours the first day, and then stayed at like a motel, and then drove the rest of the way the next day. But then on the way home, at the end of the week, we're just like, alright, we're going all the way home in one day. And that was torture. 6 people in one car, 11 to 12 hours of driving. Yeah, that was... Luckily, it was long enough ago that I don't remember most of it, but I do remember the fact that it was 11 to 12 hours in a car. And then I was not a huge fan of that. Sunsets and sunrises. Oh man, I bet. Alright, looks like I got another $5 mystery pack for Chase. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we have Wishy Washy, Charge-a-Bug, Blitzel, Gardevoir Holofoil, and a beautiful water energy holo. So pretty. There are all those for you. Little item juice deck. I will tell you, if you're looking for a wheel spin, the $10 mystery packs do have slightly over double the chance at getting one. So, just so you know. But I mean, we did get you more than one sleeved card, which was another thing you hoped you might get, so I guess that did work out. Guess I don't know how. I took swim lessons as a kid, so I had to, like, learn, But, yeah, no, honestly, this doesn't change the fact that I'm not terribly interested in swimming. I mean, like, it's not like I absolutely hate it. I'd just, like, rather do other things, I've got other ways I'd rather spend my time. And plus, I've heard too many stories about swimming in the ocean being dangerous, and it's like, it just doesn't sound worth it. Just get sand in between my toes and then risk getting swept out into the ocean to never return. I think I'll pass. Whereas if I wanted to swim in, a swimming pool, well, there's no sand there, so kind of nice. Additionally, no, like, currents that'll send you to the ocean, which is the big plus, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, I mean, I can swim. I was never very good at the, like, stroke thing where you, like, turned your head up to, like, breathe thing. I usually just, like, hold my breath and then be like, oh, and then go back under, but so just, like, My hat. It didn't even, like, it just landed on the chair. But yeah, I was never super great at that, but then again, I was a very small child when I was in swim lessons. But you know, I can doggy paddle, like, pretty impressively. So, if it comes down to it. Type of person is chill in the sand and wait for the shore to meet. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Those Dragon Ball Z packs. Are some of them a different color? I don't have the one fancy pack. I have two different types of Dragon Ball Z packs, but I only put one on the board because the other one I just didn't really have room and didn't feel like it. But, the ones I do have on the board are these fancy ones that come with 5 cards and a sticker, and they're just very fancy, and the packs are like partially see-through, which is super whack. But yeah, those are the ones I have available. The other one that I haven't decided for sure what I'm doing with, it has a special gold card in it, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, not on the board currently. I haven't decided exactly what I'm doing with that one because I only have one more. So just to see if I currently have credit to see it. Yeah, and you know, I'm just not that interested in it. I mean, plus, like I said, I just don't really care for swimming as much. I think I just swam myself all the way out as a kid, and now I'm just like, I mean, it's not like I hate swimming, but I just don't feel any desire to do it. Alrighty, looks like I've got another $5 mystery pack for Chase. And see what we can do. We got an Arbok, Squirtle, Sizzlipede, burst sleeved card. We got a beautiful Mewtwo GX. Alright, let me add that to your stack. Let's see, I don't have a ton of $5 packs left. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chase, I think you should just buy all of them at once, and we should just open all of them. Or not if you don't want to, but I feel like it would be exciting to just rapid fire $5 mystery packs, and I could wipe them off the board. So then I would need to make more, but it's not like it's like the worst thing in the world ever. I don't even know. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world to have to do, but I much prefer making the larger mystery packs. They're a little bit more fun. And by a little bit, I mean a lot more fun, because I can put so many crazy spicy things in them. I mean, I showed y'all a bunch of the, like the full art EXs and stuff, and some other vintage ones that I had to put in mystery packs. Showed y'all those last night, and they're pretty freaking spicy. Let's get swept away. Well, I mean, if you swim out too far, it's most certainly possible to be swept away. I've heard way too many people tell stories of that for it to be completely impossible, but I mean, if you just like sit on the edge, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I just can't say I'm terribly interested in doing that either. Like I said, I'm not a huge sand lover, so I would not totally love that, but yeah. It's like, you know, I don't necessarily have a ton of interest in the beach. It's not like I'm afraid of the beach. I just don't really have a reason to want to go. But someday I'll probably go eventually, just because I feel like I'll just keep getting weird looks if I continue telling people I've never been to the ocean. Since most people, it seems, by my age have been to the ocean, but I'm sure there are plenty of people my age that still haven't. At least there's me. Surely I count as someone, as I have not been to the ocean. Alright, let's see if we got any more orders. Yes we do. We've got a $5 mystery pack for April. One closer to running out of stock. Starting off with a Luxio, Welder, Thwacky. For sleeved cards, we have a first edition Horsey from Fossil. And for a second card, we have a first edition Magnemite from Team Rocket. Congrats on those very fun vintage cards. We'll get those added into your stack. An irrational fear of water. Well, there is a lot of sketchy things that water can be a part of, so... But I mean, it's not like the end of the world if you decide never to go near large bodies of water. It's not like that will really negatively impact you. What a fear of drowning. Well, I mean, if you don't know how to swim, or just don't have much trust in your capabilities of swimming, so nothing wrong with staying away from deep water. Also, looks like we have a $10 mystery pack for Chase this time. So time for like double the spice. Sometimes more than double, just cause, yes. Alright, we got Charmeleon, Cubone, got an Arachnid reverse. For a sleeved card, we have Jirachi! Oh my goodness, I love Jirachi. Pretty beautiful card there. I hope you enjoy those, Chase. And we'll add them into your stack. How many more $5 do you have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 $5 mystery packs left. Say what year this Dragon Ball packs are. I'm having a hard time figuring out what I'm about to buy. Yeah, no, they're not the easiest thing to figure out what they are. But I do know they're older. So we know they're Dragon Ball Z Chromium Archive Edition. They have 5 cards and 1 sticker per pack. Holochrome Chase cards randomly inserted. So, trading cards. Art box branding thingy. As you can see, it's like kind of like see-through packaging. It's so weird. Copyright 2000 Bird Studio. Funimation Productions Inc. What to collect. 80 chromium cards, 9 holochrome chase cards, 80 parallel chromium stickers. That's a lot of different stickers. So yeah, that's that. I have a good few of them. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How lucky have people been tonight? Today, my case. Well, I mean, we haven't opened a ton of stuff, but we did open a booster box of Chilling Reign for John, and we got 2 full arts as secret rare, like 6 or 7 V's, I think, and then all of the regular holos had Holobleed. But so I'd say that was just kind of like a decent luck. Like, not bad, but not the bestest ever, because there's no alt art, but still pretty good considering there were 2 full arts. But other than that, we've mostly opened mystery packs, which are like guaranteed wins, so can't really go wrong with that. It's just been kind of, you know, chill. Nothing too out of the ordinary, but not like terrible. Alright, sounds interesting enough for me. I mean, we did open one a couple nights ago when we first got them, but I don't know what stream it is. Otherwise, I would have directed you to it. But we did open one of these the other night. They're pretty cool, I think. I started identifying the characters based off of height, so that was fun. Because I don't know any of their names or anything. I'm just like, look, he's a really short guy. Or it's like, and here is a guy that is taller than the rest. Or here's a people of a variety of heights. So it's good times. You know, maybe I should just open one for myself. I really want to, like, you know, get at least a little bit of, like, each different TCG. I mean, I opened one pack of Magic for myself the other night. And I just gave the regular cards to my little brother because he actually plays Magic, but, like, the holofoil ones, I was like, I'm keeping these for myself so that I can say that I have some Magic cards. So maybe I should get some cool Dragon Ball Z cards, too. So you take 25 for the last of the $5 mystery packs. I do 27, I think. Yeah, I do 27, but that's the lowest I would go on those, as the profit margin on them is already pretty minimal. Sign of the gold card is pretty nice. Let's see, the gold card was the other pack, the one that I don't have for sale right now, because I only have like one more of those, and I want to do something special with it or something. I don't know. I guess I may get more from Blazer, but I haven't decided for sure what exactly I'm gonna do. So we'll see. Alright, yeah. I've decided. Might as well just go for it and open just one of these for myself. Plus, then, you know, you can really get an idea of what's in them. Right, we've got this green guy. He looks decently tall. We've got these people of pretty wide variety of heights, but this one's definitely the shortest. Then we've got more variety of heights. We've got, oh, you can't really tell their heights since this guy's just being like punched. Ooh, look, this one goes this way. You also can't really tell these people's heights. Kind of fancy card though. And finishing off with, we've got our sticker of this guy who's got like a broken shoulder thingy. Poor guy. But yeah, so that is the kind of stuff you can get in there. Everything is very shiny. And also stickered. Genuine Force? So yeah, I guess looks like regular mystery packs are off the board. I'll definitely have to make more of those when I have the chance. Alright, let's do it. Got the remaining 6 $5 mystery packs. Those are old school. Yes, it's a vintage pack, so it makes sense that they're old pictures. Alright, we're starting off with a Shinx. We have Carbink, and for sleeved cards, we've got a first edition Abra from Team Rocket. I love this card so much. And a Grapploct V from Champions Path. On to the second pack. We got a cute little Squirtle, Spritzy, and for sleeved cards, we got a first edition Oddish from Team Rocket, and a Machoke holofoil from Evolutions. On to pack number 3. We have Mount Coronet, Tropius, Spiritomb, and for a sleeved card, we've got Colossal V. Now I need to put more like GXs in these. I need to restock on like GXs for these. Alright, we got Pokegear 3.0, Mankey, Choodle, and for our sleeved card, we have an Eldegoss V. The guy with the bow. Oh, intriguing. Alright, we got Blipbug, Volknor, Silicobra, and for a sleeved card, we've got Mr. Charizard V Full Art. I love that card. So pretty. And for our final pack, let's see. Starting off with a Natu, Aggron, Meloetta, and for our sleeved card, hey, speaking of GXs, I actually got you one, a Turtonator GX from Guardians Rising. So there are all of those for you. Charizard especially spicy. Cute little Oddish. An Abra. And we'll get all of those added into your stack. Boop. So Vegeta or Vegeta? I don't know. Whatever his name is this guy with broken shoulder thing on the sticker. I wonder if it's like a super thin sticker? I don't know, now I'm curious. I probably shouldn't mess with it because it's like they're also like nice and fresh looking considering they're probably all older than me. Yeah, they're quite fancy. I should get a little thing to put them in. Let's see, I'll grab this. I use these little cube things to store all of my non-Pokemon. I've got 2 for YuGiOh, 1 for Magic, and now we've got 1 to put my Dragon Ball Z in. There we go. Now it's got a place to be. I think I'll just put that back up there in my stack. And there we go. Now I have a Dragon Ball Z collection. It's very, very small, but it's existent. Which is, you know, an improvement from prior, which was non-existent. Right. I don't believe we got any more orders yet, so we'll just kind of like vibe for a bit. Let's see. I'm gonna I'm gonna write a couple things down. Momentarily forget how counting works. Yes, we like this spicy Charizard. I mean, it's just such a pretty promo card. No, I'm usually not into like super Charizard hype, but I can appreciate a good Charizard promo card. Especially in the same style of the beautiful shiny Charizard V. I still need that card. I have the Rainbow Zard because I bought that one. But Mr. Shiny Zard V, I have not seen him yet. Never even pulled him for someone else either. It's really too bad. How much do I need to send for shipping? It's probably just barely $5 now. Just with the additional stuff. Right. I don't believe we got any new orders yet. So just vibe a little longer. It's like 1:18 a.m. I wonder when I'll actually get to sleep tonight though, even if I end the stream soon. I always have such a hard time falling asleep. Like last night we ended a little bit early, and so after I like finished eating and getting ready for bed, I just kind of laid there like, why can't I sleep now? It was very fun. I did eventually fall asleep, but there was a long time where I just kind of laid there like, what am I doing with my life? But then, you know, I woke up in the morning and was like, well, I guess I got to sleep though, so that was neat. You know, I'm still totally craving McDonald's fries though, so I'm gonna have to find something to like fake satisfy my craving until I can like actually eat them, which could be tomorrow or it could be in like a month. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe in the morning I won't want McDonald's fries anymore. Right now I do, so I have to find something to eat. I don't really know what I would want to eat. I already had popcorn earlier today because my mom made me some. And that's usually what I eat like at night before I go to bed. And I don't really want something sweet. So I gotta find something, you know, savory or salty. But I don't know. Maybe like some chips or something. Ooh, alright. Looks like we got a pack of Ultra Prism for Chase. Let's see. Update that real quick. I'll snag one of those. Got this beautiful Dustman Necrozma art. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna steal this code card. Right, we've got 4 to the front. Starting off with a Water Energy. We have Cranidos, Oranguru, Missing Clover, Ralu, Krogan, Eevee, Alolan Vulpix, Diglett, Carnivine Reverse, and a beautiful Heat Rotom. I love the silly Rotom so much. I also love that Eevee Solid. I'll just throw that one in your stack because, I mean, who doesn't want that Eevee? I'll put those away and get a quick drink and check orders. My goodness, the tiredness is really starting to hit. I think we'll go a maximum of like 15 more minutes, so if you've been eyeing anything on the board, now is the time to grab it before we call it a night. And no, I do not mean to physically grab, because that will be ineffective. The best you will do is like whack your phone. That'd be kind of interesting though. It might be exciting for you, or if anybody's around you, imagine just like whack your phone. They're like, what are you doing? Be prime entertainment for them though. Be a little bit awkward for you. Another Ultra Prism? Alrighty, let's do it. I got my first Pichu card. Oh my goodness, yay! I'm happy you finally got one. Pichu is like surprisingly hard to find. It's like Pichu only barely exists. Just like barely. Such an adorable Pokemon though. Alright, I'm gonna like steal that code card. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Starting off with a Lightning Energy, Gardenia, Gabite, Manaphy, Lickitung, Carnivine, Glemeow, Drifloon, Sandshrew, Manaphy Reverse, and a Salazzle. Alas, nothing too spicy in that one. Get those all cleaned up though. Who's to pick? Oh yes, I'd very much like to see what it looks like. What set is it from? I don't really remember all the sets too well that have Pichus. I just remember most of them were older ones. Just not. I don't even. Man, I just know it was a good while ago that they printed the last Pichu. But like, they just need to do another one. Can they like surprise us with a Pichu in celebrations? Like, please? That would be so great. I want a Pichu card. I would like to formally begin a, what do you call it when you, like, gather signatures to get, stuff to be done? I don't know, but I'd like to formally start one of those to, get a Pichu in celebrations. Because I very much feel that we need one. Something dragon. There really do be a lot of dragon sets. I mean, there's Dragon Vault, there's Dragons Exalted. I mean, that's two, but Dragon Vault, of course, doesn't have Pichu, though, because it's centered entirely around Dragon-type Pokemon, since it came out kind of as part of the release of Dragon-type Pokemon. So yeah, definitely no Pichu in that one. Alright, last Ultra Prism off the board. I'm hoping to maybe get another Ultra Prism booster box within the next couple weeks. Petition! Yes! Thank you. Thank you. That is what I wanted to say. Formally start a petition to get Pichu added into celebrations, because, yes. I'm just like that code card disappear. Got 4 to the front. Starting off with a Fire Energy, Looker Whistle, Prinplup, Pokemon Fan Club, Lickitung, Boozle, Eevee! Got Salandit, Turtwig. Ooh, alright. We get a Cyrus Prism Star. And finishing off, we have an Araquanid. Pretty nice Prism Star card. I'm glad we got you something out of this last pack. Get that into a sleeve. This card, only if your active Pokemon is water or metal. Your opponent chooses 2 bench Pokemon, shuffles them, and the other cards attach them into the deck. Intriguing. That could be very useless or very strategic, depending on the circumstances. Alrighty. We got about 10 minutes left before I call it a night. But I mean, after I call it a night, I'll like go and eat food and probably play a little bit of the online game, since I haven't played in like 3 or 4 days. Kind of sad. We know until the stream ends, we've got about 10 minutes. I've only erased 1 thing from the board. Well, 2 things actually, I guess. I forgot we erased the mystery packs. So we've erased 2 things from the board. So I say pretty solid. If we wanted to erase another thing from the board, down to 1 Roaring Skies, 1 Pharaoh's Servant, 1 Infinity Chasers. I don't know if there's anything else that I only have 1 left of. Well, I mean, besides like the expensive packs like Dragon Vault, Triumphant, Unleashed. Actually, no, I have 2 of those. Great Encounters and Legends Awaken. I think I have 1 of each, but there could be 2. I don't know. Base set 2 I definitely only have 1 of, because I would remember if I had multiple of that. That'd be really exciting if I had multiple from base set 2. I mean, I could probably buy another base set 2 pack if I wanted, but considering as this one still isn't sold, I probably shouldn't. I'm watching while playing an online game. Nice, that sounds like pretty vibey times. Eventually, once I get my new computer, I hope to stream the online game every now and then, but with my current computer, I think that would be a mess if I tried to stream. I don't want to try that with this one. I mean, it's basically the cheapest computer from 7 to 8 years ago. It's not exactly the best computer around. yeah, it's a little rough, but soon I shall have a very fancy, newer computer. And they're so expensive. And, you know, it's important to find one with, like, all the features I need. So, I'm trying to, like, take time and pick a good one, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes I'm just like, what the heck? I should just, like, pick one and just be like, I'm getting this one. Except, like, my dad is overly concerned about, like, any computer I'm interested in. He's like, I don't know about that. I'm like, I mean, this is what my friend that literally is obsessed with, like, computers would recommend, so, I mean, I don't know. Hey, welcome Venmo guy. We just got an order for 2 shilling ring for our one and only Venmo guy. EX Sandstorm, not Dragon. No, not exactly. Not exactly. Alright, I'm gonna steal that code card. I got 4 to the front. Starting off with a Darkness Energy. We have Curlia, Justified Gloves, Cast Form, Quillfish, Ralts, Heracross, Cast Form, Rockruff Reverse, and a Tusserina. Now for the next one, we have a Snip. I'll steal that next code card, and let's get something spicier out of this one. Starting off with a Grass Energy, Avery, Thwackey, Fog Crystal, Farfetch'd, Furfrou, Venipede, Sveal, Crabrawler, Cresselia Reverse, and we got an Ice Rider Calyrex V. Not too bad. Hey, did you ever figure out how much shipping is? My mom must have not gotten around to letting me know yet, but we did find a box finally. The problem was we couldn't find a box to ship the hat in, but we did finally get a box today, actually. So we should be able to let you know how much shipping will be tomorrow. We did a lot of shipping stuff today. It was pretty late doing that, but should know tomorrow. So I'm sorry about all the wait, but it's not very easy to find a good box to ship the hat in that isn't like a huge box, because the bigger the box, the more shipping, and so we didn't want like a gigantic one. Also, there are your cards, Venmo guy. We'll get those added into your stack. Tidy up my desk a bit. And we've got about 5 or 6 minutes left before we wrap up the stream. Check orders. Alright, I don't see any more yet. So just chill a couple more minutes. Give anyone a last chance to order. I think you should do a giveaway for your buyers at the end of each week, like a PSA card. I have considered starting to do special streams once a week. I just haven't figured out all the logistics yet and like which days I'd do it on. But I do kind of want to do something like that, where I have like a weekly like celebration giveaway for my buyers. I just haven't figured out exactly how I want to run it yet. If I want to do like special mystery packs like I do for, you know, sub specials, or if I want to keep those as a subscriber special exclusive, or what exactly. But yeah, I do definitely want to do something like that soon. I just haven't exactly figured out how I'm gonna go about it yet. Alright, looks like we've got a pack of shiny fates for Chase. So let's go ahead and do that. Do we have any hidden Sword and Shield? Sadly, we do not. I've been out of Sword and Shield for a good little while. Alrighty, we're starting off with a Darkness Energy. We've got Rotom, Rusted Sword, Luxio, Gossifleur, Rowlet, Cufant, Spinnerack, Snom, Oranguru Baby Shiny, and to finish it off, a Boss's Orders. Not too bad. Go ahead and sleeve that up for you. And there are those. We'll get them added into your pile. And I'll tidy up my desk once again. Yeah, I think I actually got everything on the board today. So anything that I have that I'm selling is on there. Sending my PSA cards every week or so. That should definitely help to make a weekly thing more possible. Because I mean, it definitely would be a little bit hard to sustain. But I think maybe if I did like a graded card like every other week. But then again, I mean, I could just do them every week depending. I don't think you'll have like a drought of them. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to continue sending them, I definitely don't see anything wrong with doing them more often. No, I did not get around to painting the back of a jumbo card. I have not had any time for painting. Like, I can't even believe how busy I've been this summer. It's been insane. Alright, also looks like we got an order for a $20 mystery pack for Venmo, guy. Let's go ahead and see what we can get for you. Starting off with an Eggless Slash, we have Diglett, Heracross. Oh my gosh, I love that sleeve. I got a Morlul, Lycanroc. This no longer applies. We have got a Tornadus VMAX, and finishing off with a beautiful Eevee GX promo card. I love this card so much. The sleeve is also amazing. Such a gorgeous card. Hope you enjoy your cards there. And we'll get them added into your stack. Especially that beautiful Eevee. Why is Sword and Shield so hard to find? For reals. I was at the store today. And I did go to one place. And I actually saw Sword and Shield. They had 3 packs. But you want to guess how expensive it was for a 3-pack of Sword and Shield? It was like $25. I'm like, woo! I can't afford that. I mean, per pack, after tax, that would probably be like almost $9 a pack. I'm like, no, thank you. It's just, yeah, that's about the best I'm able to find of Sword and Shield currently. It's ridiculous how hard it is to find. I keep asking around, being like, hey, does anybody, like, maybe have a booster box of this? I know it's not like it came out forever ago. But, yeah, no, the best I can find, Sword and Shield, like, $9 a pack, which is just absurd. $25 for a 3-pack of Sword and Shield base. Like, no thank you. Like, I just can't even. I need you to be PSA only. I need to stay number 1. It's most likely to be shut down for the average person for a year. Okay, so I'm slightly confused with the way you worded that. But, I do get that, PSA is very popular, but, definitely harder to access, but therefore more exciting to give away PSA cards. I mean, I do have, like, some CGC cards currently, but I usually use those for mystery packs. But, yeah, since I did get those for mystery packs, it's like, mystery pack budget, go! Basically, mystery pack budget has, like, taken over a lot of my budget, at least for, like, the first week of the month, but it's basically so I don't have to buy anything else for mystery packs for, like, a long time. But sometimes it's hard not to, because it's so fun to buy singles. And I may not have recently bought an Altart Urshifu V for mystery packs, just because I wanted to. I'm gonna start reprinting Sword and Shield. That'd be nice. I just haven't been able to find any. I mean, I don't think people will forget PSA. PSA is such a big deal. And of course it's hard to get, but that just gives people even more to talk about it. And then the people that can afford it, of course, are going to show off their PSA cards. Like, look, I actually have PSA cards. And everybody's going to be like, oh, PSA cards. Because, you know, they're extra rare. Therefore extra valuable. Hey, it was great having you, Manuel. Hope you sleep well. I myself will be calling it a night soon. I'll just give it one more minute in case anybody else has a last second order. But otherwise, I'm pretty worn out, so I think we'll end it a little bit early tonight. Even a little bit earlier than as early as it was last night. I think, I'm pretty sure we went after 2 last night, but honestly, I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, they very well could be working on reprinting Sword and Shield. Just at the moment, I haven't found it anywhere. At least not affordably. Oh, another Shining Fates for Chase. Seems like a pretty solid way to end it off. Snip. There's that code card. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shipping tomorrow. Sounds perfect. I probably won't be doing more shipping until Monday, just because the post office is like closed during the weekend. So yeah, we should be able to get that out on Monday. Alright, we got a Metal Energy, Thwackey, Rusted Shield, Rotom, Horsey, Rowlet, Morpeko, Spinnerack, Snom, ooh, Bunnelby Baby Shiny, and a Yanmega to finish it off. Kicked from the Card Economist stream! Oh dear! How exciting! Oh goodness. Alright, there's that for you, Chase. Get those added into your stack. Oh, potential last minute pack battle, I see. Does this mean I've got to stick around for a minute? I mean, Nintendo and Pokemon really do be like tight though. And like every Pokemon has like copyright Nintendo on the bottom. But I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily like Nintendo prints them, but it would make sense. Or I guess, or would it be like Game Freak that prints them? I don't know. I just know at the bottom it says Pokemon, Nintendo, and then whatever Creatures is, and then Game Freak. So I don't know which one is actually like the one that owns whatever is printing them, but you know. It's a mod called Cheese that hates me for calling him out on his prices. He sells nearly 4 times the price. Like 4 times the price. That's kind of a lot. I just generally try to stay out of other streamers' business. Because, I mean, I get, like, a lot of people just like the environment. They don't care as much about the prices, but at the same time, it's so unnecessary that it is kind of just like, But, I mean, if the main community likes it and they're happy that way, then I won't, you know, throw a fit about it, but I definitely try to be reasonable as I can with my prices. I mean, eventually I hope to, you know, like, actually have, like, a physical location and I get a distributor and stuff, and then that way I can have, you know, better price stuff in person and on stream. But, alas, don't know how many distributors are accepting 17-year-old girls who stream Pokemon openings, so I'll have to, I'll have to wait and see on that. Yeah, it is sad that there are definitely a lot of people more interested in the money side of Pokemon. Like, you know, it's cool that it's worth money, but it's also just cool that, like, I mean, let me grab these spicy cards I've got over here in my box. I mean, like, look at this, it's a sword dog, or a golden sword dog. Tell me that's not just delightful. And I got, like, this spicy guy. Like, I don't even know. I just love it. I don't know why these aren't in sleeves, but they're just kind of vibing here. Gardevoir is so cool. Like, look at this beautiful Keldeo and this Blastoise. Oh my goodness, I freaking love this Blastoise. It's got, like, the Vaporeon and the Gyarados in the background, and it's just so amazing. And I also got this random, like, old-timey Ace-Spec trainer. Kind of cool. Have some Dawn of Majesty. I do still need to do that. I do plan to. My money is just very tied up currently, so I'm working on slowly, you know, finding room in the budget to get more stuff and do pre-orders and things. But yeah, I mean, a lot of my money is focused right now on the fact that Evolving Skies is coming out next month. But I will try and get some Dawn of Majesty too. I mean, I probably won't end up pre-ordering much of it. How much was last week's? It's not for sale. It's my personal collection. All those cards were my my personal collection of cards. I bought last week's for me, so he's not for sale. He's just my little vibey dude. I saw that card and I was just like instantly in love with it. I'm like, I need that. So then I bought it. Doesn't ship to Hawaii because some other guy got mad at shipping cost. Was he like charging like a ton to ship to Hawaii or something? I mean, Hawaii literally costs like the same, almost the same as the rest of the states. So I don't know, but whatever that deal is, that is interesting. Yeah, I mean, there are just very few circumstances when, like, Hawaii or Alaska, I think Alaska is the same, but I don't remember because I don't actually know if we ever actually shipped to Alaska. It might have been just looking into it, but I don't remember. But there are very few circumstances when those are any different than the rest of the states, which doesn't make sense, but it's pretty nice. Alright, so it does look like we're doing Lightning Overdrive pack battle between Tyler and Kirby. Neato. Alrighty, we've got our first pack for Tyler, second pack for Kirby. Let me go ahead and get our epic music ready. Then we'll do that, and I think that's a great way to end the night. So is it gonna play an ad? Oh no, there's no ad. Perfect. Alright, we'll be starting off with Tyler's pack. Time for some Lightning Overdrive. We begin with a Super Sight King Zero Maxwell. Amazement Special Show. One Curry Way. War Rock Generations. Expendable Day Holofoil. Basil Rose Shoot. Springham's Booty. You and AI. And whatever the heck that name is to finish it off. For Tyler's pack, we pulled a card that I have absolutely no idea of the value or worth of, but it's a holofoil and it's kind of cool looking. Now we will move on to Kirby's pack. Let's see if his can compare. Starting off with Judgment of the Branded, S-Force Dog Tag, Yamori Mori, Sky Scourge Citadels, Draconic Halberg. I mean, personally I like this one better, but I have no idea if it's actually better. We have 1x1, Springham's Booty, Warrock Big Blow, and this one that I seriously hate trying to pronounce. The music with the YuGiOh card seems more intense. How fancy. Alright, y'all, you'll have to tell me who won because I'm clueless. We've got Expendable Day for Tyler and Draconic Halberg for Kirby. Into the Blastoise, we get another. Okay, if I find another one, I will let you know. But yeah, that's my baby Blastoise. Like, the X and Y promos like that are like my absolute favorite. It's a Penny He wins! Alright, congratulations to Kirby. By the slightest margin, you have won. That's kind of great. Alright, I'll get all those added into your stack, Kirby. That's kind of great. Let's see. Which one is your stack in? Is that the one over here? No. Yes. Alright, and we will add that in there. It only takes one. Alright, let me go ahead and refresh orders one last time just in case anything else came through. But I think we should be good to call it a night. Oh, excuse me. Alright, looks like that is it for tonight. It was a shorter night, but it's definitely fun. I hope y'all enjoy it as well. I have no clue yet if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I may. And if I do, it should be pretty epic. Anyways, that's all for tonight. I hope y'all sleep well, and yeah, I will see y'all next time.